Michelle, have you seen this? Okay, let's click this and see what it is. I think it's great. So Nike has released an overweight mannequin in one of their stores, and some people are very happy and some people are pissed, saying that it promotes obesity. Quite a bit of you have sent this to me, and I think a lot of you are thinking that I'm gonna be like, oh, hell no. How can Nike do this? Darn you, Nike! And I'm not. I mean, I did just then, but it was like part of my act, okay? But I think a lot of people are expecting us fitness people to be like, oh my gosh, why are they having obese mannequins? But I have seen most of the fitness people saying that this is awesome because I think it's gonna motivate more people to just be fit. I'm not one that gets motivated by seeing mannequins. I personally think people put way too much focus on small things like a mannequin rather than just putting their focus on getting healthier and being more active. But if a bigger mannequin is gonna motivate you guys to be more active and healthier, then I am rooting for that mannequin too. I have never been someone to feel bad about myself by things like mannequins or, you know, Barbie that has an unrealistic beauty standard. I played with tons of Barbies. I never had that thought like, oh, I want to look like this when I get older. Same thing with the Disney princesses, when people were saying they have unrealistic beauty standards and just, you know, their proportions are not realistic. I watched so many Disney princess movies and just Disney movies in general that have, you know, the super tiny waist, huge banging hips. As you guys know, I have a boxy ass waist. Watched all of them. I never went through my head that, oh, I'm going to look like that when I get older. When I was playing with the Barbies, I caught a little glimpse of my brother watching Dragon Ball Z, and I guess that motivated me a little bit more because from my memory, all I can remember is always wanting to be buff. Maybe that like influenced me, like the other girls got influenced by the Barbies. I'm not sure. I never watched Dragon Ball Z when I was little, just caught a little bit that my brother would watch. So I can't really relate too much to the comments that I see that are saying, oh, if I was a little girl, I would be so happy to see this, because I thought of mannequins as just things that showed off clothes. The mannequins didn't look like me then, and they definitely don't look like me now, a short little stubby legs miniature human. So I guess I've never really gotten into that, but I can understand why a lot of people are happy about this. So if a mannequin motivates you and makes you more connected with fitness and makes you want to wear the clothes and then get active and move and be healthier, I am so happy that they are doing this. So in the comment section, make sure to tell me what this mannequin means to you. And now it's time for my favorite part of all time about the internet, is the comments, where everybody is either happy or complaining. Let's read what they got to say. I'm not against being inclusive. I also didn't think it was a dig towards plus size women when an athletic fitness company only featured fit mannequins. Why do people take offense to everything now? Well, so a lot of people, I'm not sure if it's just from the fat positive community, but a lot of them think that having only fit athletic models or thin models is like insulting to obese people, because it's like them saying that obese people aren't even there or they're not worthy of a mannequin. I always see those little inspirational posts saying that obese people are worthy. So that's where that comment is coming from. Legitimately makes me tear up thinking about how this will impact girls and women to feel normal in their own body. How many mannequins have we looked at longingly and felt inadequate? I personally have never, ever felt that, and I was a pretty thick girl before I lost my weight. So I would be actually really curious for anyone that is obese. Do you longingly stare at mannequins? Why can't you just say mannequin? So the original post said overweight mannequin, and they were upset that they said overweight mannequin and that they called the thin mannequin just a mannequin, but they said overweight mannequin about the overweight mannequin. But I think it's normal to say overweight mannequin because it's like a new thing. I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's kind of like they're complaining over something stupid. Follow-up question, are they actually plus size, or are we calling a regular size like an 8 or 10 plus size, like the modeling industry does? So pretty much they're saying like, are they actually big, or are they just like Ashley Grammer size? People are always saying that she is not plus size enough. What about mannequins for people who are not model thin or plus size? And this is kind of my problem with this all-inclusive like fashion thingy. Because from a business standpoint, to make a mannequin that fits it's everybody, that includes every single person, that's a lot of money wasted on a mannequin. To me, a mannequin just shows off the clothes, and then you decide to try it on, and then if you don't like how it looks on you, then you put it back. It's kind of hard to replicate every single body type. It just doesn't make sense from a business standpoint to me. Anybody who's watching who has a business can totally chime in. I really want to hear what you have to say about that, because I feel like that's a lot of money that you could be putting into your clothes or your marketing. Yes, now they just need to make clothes that actually fit plus size too. Is that a thing with Nike, you guys? Like, they don't fit plus size people correctly? Because I don't wear a lot of Nike. Like I said, I shop at Ross. If there's Nike there, I will buy it, but I also will buy like Adidas, and whatever else kind of thing that I find that's super cheap. But in a couple of those comments, they were saying like, oh, well, Nike doesn't fit us plus size girls anyway. Because I've trained quite a bit of like obese women, and a lot of them are usually wearing Nike. So I'm curious to know, do you guys like Nike? For me, like, a lot of the pants don't fit the way that I like them, and I'm not obese, so I don't know if it's just the way that they cut their pants or my boxy waist. Not a fan of this. It feels like they're jumping on a bandwagon of some sort here. Nike are a sports company, and this doesn't shout sporty to me. So like I said before, obese people can actually be quite athletic. I've had plenty of obese people freaking kill it in my workouts, and a lot of thin people that look athletic can't even do a couple push-ups without getting their heart rate like spiked out of whack. With that being said though, I do think it's more of a marketing thing, because as we've seen with Tess Holliday on the cover of Cosmopolitan, Sports Illustrated magazine, and everything else trying to include this whole body positivity thing, it is a big money maker right now, and they want to get those people as, I'm used to saying clients because of my job, consumers. Awesome. Now drop the plus and just call them mannequins. Like I said, people focus way too much on this mannequin thing. Just be happy that there's a plus size mannequin, and buy the clothes if you want, and if you don't, then move on. Just one store? That's ridiculous. Should be in every store. So like I said, they're in one store, and some people were upset that they didn't mass produce these things and put them in every single store. But like I said, from a business standpoint, it might be very costly to print out 2 different types of mannequins. Why is this a plus size mannequin, and the mannequins that were already there are considered the norm? This is all so ridiculous. Like, people just like to complain. I mean, she does have a point. More people have that body shape than the one over there. But I mean, if you don't say plus size on it, where are the girls that are bigger going to be able to find the clothes for them? That oh God, it's I probably should never speak, because I think if the word plus size is offensive now, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna offend someone. Nike just got themselves a new client. This is so overdue. See, that's great. Jilly is gonna buy some activewear. Well, period. This looks like me with a very unsettling face. Why is she unsettled? I'm not sure if Kama is happy or neutral or frightened. Finally, real people featured. I mean, there's still people that look like the other mannequins. I like when people say oh, real people, first of all, they're mannequins, and second, there's still people that can resemble the mannequins that have been around forever. This should help plus size ladies feel better about getting active. And if that's what it does, then I am all for it. I think that's awesome. I want people to be excited to go to the gym or work out and be more active, all while being cute while doing it. I don't know about you guys, but when I wear cute outfits, it does motivate me to be more active with my cute activewear. I definitely still think it's a marketing thing to bring on more different type of consumer, but if it gets everybody motivated, that's a good thing. And that's what I think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to thumbs up this video. I also just binged on a tray of blondies, and I made a video about it. So if you have trouble with overeating and binging, and you think that someone like me is perfect and it just all goes away, it does not. And I posted a video and I linked it below. 2 videos in one day, because I know a lot of you guys struggle with that. So go ahead and check it out. You guys always ask me where my programs are. I link them all below, the fat burning program and my special programs like my obese fat burning programs. All 3 levels, beginner to intermediate is on there. Advanced will be coming very shortly. Whole bunch of other stuff on there. If you have any questions, just make sure to email me or send me a DM or leave me a question in the comment section on my Instagram, and I will see you guys next time.